Hello, my name is Vijay Bandaru. I am a certified Scrum trainer, certified team coach, and certified enterprise coach from Scrum Alliance. I help organizations in their agile transformation and also conduct the trainings for certified Scrum Master, certified product owner, advanced certified Scrum Master, and other Scrum Alliance trainings. I create these videos to help you understand the Scrum concepts with an easy way of understanding and will help you in your Agile and Scrum implementation. So in this video, I'm going to cover Scrum overview, what is all Scrum about, and which covers the problem domains, how we can categorize different problems into different domains, the definition of Scrum, and what are the elements involved in Scrum. So let's move on. First of all, products help solving problems. So any product you take, the objective of that product is to help solving a problem or fulfilling a need. For example, Zoom will help you to create a meeting or conduct a training where people can join from different locations. Similarly, a car will help you to solve the transportation problem. So like that, different products will be used to solve different problems. Now, any problem can be categorized into 4 different types based on 2 parameters. The y-axis parameter on my screen is requirements. That means the what part of the problem, which is ranging from close to agreement. That means the problem is crystal clear. Everything is upfront, very, very clear about the problem. To far from agreement means you don't know what problem you're going to solve. X-axis parameter is technology. That means the how part, the solution for the problem, which is ranging from close to certainty. That means the entire solution step by step, very crystal clear, known upfront, to far from certainty. That means you don't know where to start solving the problem. So based on these 2 parameters, you can categorize any problem into 4 fundamental types. The first type of the problem is simple problem. The nature of the simple problem is known knowns. That means everything is upfront known about the problem as well as solution. For example, bringing children from school. It's a simple problem because every day you do it, same school, same path, same distance, probably same vehicle. So everything is known upfront. The second type of problem is called as complicated. The nature of this problem type complicated is known unknowns. For example, playing hide and seek game with your children in your home. Because your home is completely known to you, but where are these children hiding is not known. So that is why known unknowns. The third type of problem is complex problem. The nature of complex problem is unknown unknowns. For example, your family is visiting an exhibition in your city. It's a large in size, 50 to 60 acres exhibition, a lot of food courts, so many playstations. It's a crowded area, a lot of people in and around. After a couple of hours, you realized one of your kids is missing. So it's a complex problem because unknown is more. You don't know where that guy is. The fourth type of problem is chaotic. The nature of this problem type chaotic is unknowable unknowns. For example, somebody has kidnapped your child. So it's a chaotic problem, unknowable unknowns. You can't even think where to start solving the problem, right? So the framework, which is called as Scrum, is specifically designed to help solving the complex problems where unknown is more than known. Let's see some examples here. You see 4 examples on my screen. Based on the description I just have given for simple, complicated, complex, and chaotic, can you try to identify which type of problem is which category? Just pause the video for a second and think, and then resume the video. Did you get it right? Book a flight ticket. It's a simple problem because known knowns. Automatic seat allocation. It's complicated because known unknowns. Avoid flight delays. Complex because unknown unknowns. Flight missing from radar. It is chaotic because unknowable unknowns. So any problem you can categorize into these 4 types using this is called Stacy metric. Now, what is Scrum? On my screen, if you can read the definition, Scrum is a lightweight framework that helps people, teams, and organizations generate value through adaptive solutions for complex problems. This framework was designed by 2 people, Jeff Sutherland and Ken Schwaber. And the official version of the Scrum Guide, you can read at scrumguides.org. And every few years, the Scrum Guide will get updated, reviewed. So it would be nice if you know the differences between the latest version and the previous version. So it helps you to understand if any changes to be done in your Scrum implementation. Let's dig a little deep into this definition. First of all, we'll start with this word complex. We just discussed it. Complex problem means unknown is more than known. So when you're trying to solve a complex problem where unknown is more than known, the first solution may not be the best fit and right fit always. So we need to focus on creating adaptive solutions. Adaptive solution means not stringent, not rigid, flexible, changeable, upgradable, enhanceable. So Scrum helps you to solve complex problems where unknown is more than known by building adaptive solutions. Then why Scrum is categorized into framework? Why not a process or a methodology or a technique or technology? So there's a reason for Scrum being categorized into framework. Let's say you are living in an apartment. If it is a 3-bedroom apartment, in that particular tower where your apartment is located, all 3-bedroom apartments will have same structure. But all the 3-bedroom apartments will not have same interiors, same internal colors, same furnitures. Did you observe that? That means the builder who has handed over you the blank apartment is the framework, which is nothing but Scrum. So depending upon the need, interests, and requirements, you will use different internal colors, interiors, or furnitures within that apartment. So similarly, Scrum does not tell you how to use the framework. It just gives you some elements, loosely coupled elements with some simple rules. Within that, you can use different practices, different processes, different techniques, different tools, different structures, different templates, depending upon the need. That means framework is something is intentionally made incomplete so that people have a responsibility to identify suitable processes, tools, techniques, templates, etc. If they're not working according to your expectation, you have a responsibility to replace them. That is why Scrum is called as a framework. What are the elements involved in Scrum? So Scrum basically comes with few elements. There are 3 accountabilities in Scrum, which are product owner, Scrum master, and developers. Together, we call them as Scrum team. So the focus of product owner is on the product related decisions. You can say the product owner is the product champion who makes the decisions related to the product leadership, product direction. And the Scrum master is the process champion. So Scrum expert, facilitator, coach, mentor helps the team understand the Scrum and implement the Scrum in right direction. Developers are a group of people who have cross-functional skills. Developers are not just programmers. Developers are the people who develop the product in incremental way according to the product owner's priorities. So they may be including programmers, testers, UI, UX people, database people, automation testers, like that. So a small team of less than or equal to 10, including product owner and scrum master up to 8 developers, can be a scrum team. Now Scrum has 3 artifacts: product backlog, sprint backlog, and increment. So artifact is something created by human. The primary purpose of these artifacts is to enhance shared understanding, which is called transparency. That means within the Scrum team, product owner, Scrum master, and developers, these artifacts will create shared understanding. And Scrum has 5 events. The 5 events of Scrum: sprint is a container event, not more than 1 month. According to Scrum, the sprint length can be up to 1 month or less, because if the sprint is more than 1 month, obviously the definition of what is being built might change. The cost of change can be increased. Feedback loop is delayed. And the transparency, especially time, is the enemy of transparency. So the longer sprints reduces the transparency. So sprint length can be maximum of 1 month, which is a container event. Within the sprint, first day, sprint planning. Every day, daily scrum. Last day, sprint review, followed by sprint retrospective. These are called 5 events of Scrum. So the primary purpose of these events is to create regularity. For example, if you look at a pendulum clock, the pendulum swings in a uniform way. When you look at the pendulum, you get these 4 words into your brain: rhythm, regularity, consistency, and predictability. So that is the primary reason of having these 5 events, to create a rhythmic way, regular way of working, regularity and consistency and predictability. And complex problems will need frequent inspect and adaptation. So these events will provide you opportunities to inspect and adapt the artifacts, so that you can see if there is anything to be changed to build the adaptive solutions for complex problems. And there is one activity called product backlog refinement. It's an ongoing activity, because in a complex problem where unknown is more than known, you won't be able to identify all the requirements related to the product upfront because of the nature of the complex. So unknown is more than known. So obviously, every sprint, the Scrum team takes a little bit amount of time to look at the upcoming items in the product backlog, to see if the item is big, then split it into smaller items, and then discuss the description and give the estimate. The developers will estimate that. And based on the information product owner has about value, cost, other things, estimations, the product owner will prioritize and keep the items ready for the next sprint. So that is an activity called product backlog refinement. And there are 5 values in Scrum. They are easy to remember. Force. Look at the first letter of each value: F, O, R, C, C. F stands for focus. O stands for openness. R stands for respect. C for courage. Another C for commitment. These are the 5 values. These values will help to create trust within the Scrum team. And when trust is established within the Scrum team, it will help them to use the 3 legs of empirical process control effectively. I have explained about the empirical process control, the 3 legs: transparency, inspection, and adaptation, in a different video, previous video. You can watch that. And I also have explained the details of these 5 values in my earlier video. You can go through that also. So this is about Scrum framework overview. If you have liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And I'm going to explain how these elements are involved in a flow. I'm going to cover the Scrum framework flow in my upcoming next video. Thank you so much.